Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness, y'all. My days are off because I have to think to myself, what is today? Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for joining. Let's see who's in the house. Good morning, Raw Truth. Can y'all hear me? So I think I'm talking through the car, but I think my bubble is moving. So I think you all can hear me. Yes, thank you. Same to you, Raw Truth. Hey, Aries Black. Hey, sis. Good morning, D. How are you today, sis? Thank you for joining. Okay, so y'all can hear me good. Okay, so y'all, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful Tuesday here in Texas, and I stopped to get some gas this morning. Oh Lord, this car. Okay, I was like, baby, you going too fast over there. I had stopped to get some gas this morning. If y'all could hit the like button, I know it's early. Some people probably still asleep. Don't know I'm live. I ain't have a chance to let people know. Um, and so I stopped to get some gas, and y'all, it was like this wind that I felt, something in the wind. I say, you know what? This wind got me excited for the summer. It make me want to get in the pool and walk around like I know how to swim. You know how, like, when you don't know how to swim and you get down low in the pool and move your arms around, but you scooting around on your feet? That's the kind of mood I'm in today. Okay, I just want to kind of move around like I know how to swim. My husband, he knows how to swim, so he takes everyone around the pool. He circles around, let us get on his back and stuff like that throughout the pool. And then my daughter, she was learning, but I don't know what happened where I'm hoping she'll try again. I don't know if something scared her. Good morning, Esco. Thank you for joining. I don't know if something scared her or what, but she didn't want to go back that year to take swimming lessons. My son, he doesn't know, but he thinks he knows. Okay, he thinks he could just get in some water and it's gonna magically happen. And it may. But his mama, I don't have that faith yet to just put him out there and let him learn how to swim like that. Some people get thrown into the water and they can learn how to swim, but see what had happened. Not this mama, okay. And then me, I'm so shocked at my own self because I went and took swimming lessons as a young child with my cousins, and I thought I could swim. I thought I could, but I haven't tried again to know if I could, if that makes sense. I guess I'm too nervous now to see if it's stuck with me. I don't know. Good morning, Pammy Pooh. How are you, sis? So I'm nervous to see if I know. Because I know one thing I'm not doing, I'm not putting my head up under the water. Okay. So it got me in the mood to do that. It got me in the mood to just want to enjoy the sunlight, but finding the nearest shade. Okay. It got me in that type of mood this morning. I'm looking at the calendar. When is vacation? What are we doing? But, I still got the rest of this week Next week is a 4-day week, and then after that, I'll have 2 more weeks of work. Then I'll be off for the summer, going into new things that they, in July. So I'm excited about that. And thank you, Dee. I'm excited about that and so forth. And so, yeah, that's the kind of mood that wind got me in this morning. Now, here in Texas, we can start off like that. Okay, 78 degrees starts off like that, and then bam, right around 10 o'clock, we may be in the 90s. Okay, right, let's go. What had happened was I had learned how to swim as a young girl with my cousins at the YMCA. Okay, but I don't know if it's stuck. I'm nervous to try. So in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is get low in the pool and just walk around and pretend move my arms like I'm moving. I'm gonna just do that till I know for sure. I know, I know, I know one thing they tried to get me to do, and see, this the other thing. See, my cousins, they spoil me because when we used to have the pool time at the YMCA, one of my cousins, she would come and let me get on her back. And she would take me to the deep part of the pool. And I say, no, I don't want to go to the deep part. So she would go back over to the other part. So, right before you graduate from swimming school, that you have to go up on the diving board and dive in. So I get all the way up to the top of the diving board. Lo and behold, I start crying. I said, I can't do it. So at that moment is when I think I didn't know whether I knew how to swim or not. Because I wasn't willing to jump in. Okay, that's a message up in there for somebody. Hey, Bronx girl, thank you for joining, sis. It's a message in there for somebody. I wasn't willing to jump in. I couldn't see if I could swim. Okay, and to this day, I still don't know. Oh my God! Come on, Esco. It's a message in there. How you gonna know if you don't try? I'm nervous. So every year we have the same routine. Hey, cousin Bunky. Hey, I mean Leon. Look, I'm over here calling you by your nickname. I hope your lights are back on. I saw y'all pray for my family in Houston because y'all know last week we had a tornado that hit. It rained here in Dallas like really bad that day, but when it made it to Houston, it got really bad. Like they had pretty much tornado weather, trees falling, lights going off around the city, water damage, downtown glass everywhere. So my cousin's lights, it took a while for them to come back on, but then ended up going back out again. And so there are still some people without power. So please keep some of the people in Houston, Texas, in your prayers that their power is restored, that God will provide. Because, when your power is out for a few days, oh, praise God. Look at God. Thank you, Jesus. His lights back on. When your lights and things go off, food that you have in the refrigerator, it spoils. What do you do? And so there are people that was all that they had. So now there are agencies and companies, and they need to give people their emergency SNAP or something so that they can go and get food, because some people just don't have it like that to be wasting food like that. And so hopefully something will happen, because here our governor is not about just let's move it and get some help. He's not about that. He was giving benefits back to the president during COVID. Okay, he didn't even want to finish out the unemployment range. That's how he is. So hopefully some things will be done. Excuse me, for the people there in Houston that are not able to get what they need. And so, yeah, that took place last week. So continue to keep them in prayers. My cousin, he says lights back on. Thank God. I need to check on another cousin because their lights were off today and see if theirs were restored too. Because it's crazy, y'all. It was horrible. my cousin's family, and he said that and he showed me some pictures, y'all. Now my father stayed in the back, over, like, back in the back is like some, my grandfather, my grandmother used to have a garden. On the other side of the fence in the back were multiple houses. And one of those houses was my father's house, but he hasn't lived there in years. And so my cousin sent me pictures, y'all, and there are some big trees back in the back that broke, that have been there for years, that broke and fell on my dad's house. It's gone. I think the shed in the back of my granny's house, they had a brand new shed and things back there. I think it's okay. But a lot of it back there was just open land. But a lot of trees fell that have been around for years, y'all. And so that kind of broke my heart. However, I was grateful, y'all, that my family is okay. I just had to sit in that one day. That could have gone another way. Their house could have been hit with one of those trees, because it's a big tree in the front also. Well, I think on the side. So I thank God for covering my family. There were some fatalities during that storm. But y'all, I was so grateful that everybody who I reached out to, all of my family was okay. Lights can always be restored, okay? And we know that life is restored on the other side, but I'm glad that they are here on this side, okay? I'm just grateful that God protected them. I have an aunt that lives downtown Houston. Her business, nothing happened. Okay, it was nothing but glass. If you look on some of those pictures and videos of the damage, there were some buildings where the wind was so strong, it was opening and closing the glass doors on some of these buildings and slamming them, and glass was all over the streets. And so my aunt's business and her home, they live downtown as well. Thank God that they were covered and nothing happened to her business or her home. So I'm just grateful, y'all. I was listening to that song this morning, Grateful by Eddie James. I was listening to that song, and y'all, we just got to be grateful, because God is good. God is faithful. God is a great God. He protects us. He provides. He is never late. Sometimes it may feel late, but God is never late. He is an on-time God. I have seen him work many times. Don't get me started this morning. I am just so grateful for all that he has done and all that he is continuing to do. Whew, thank you, Jesus. Okay. But yeah, so now I wanted to talk about, as you notice in the title is, and I know on Facebook it probably looks different, but I put in the title, keys, keys, keys. A lot of times, when we're going somewhere, we get our keys to go, we need them for the car. Or if we're going to work, we need the keys for the office. If we are leaving the house, we have to sometimes use our key or the garage opener. Hey, Cindy, good morning, sis. But keys signify entries and exits, okay? Keys, when you get some keys, a lot of times it can signify a good thing, okay? That now we have been granted access to a building or a place. But in these particular instances that I'm about to talk about, the keys may not be in a good light, okay? One situation I want to talk about in regards to keys with a recent event was with Bishop Lamore Whitehead, okay? Y'all may know him as the Bling Bling Bishop. He had allegedly some people come into his church unexpectedly, some robbers, that you may have seen the video footage where they were dressed in black. It was like a little commotion when the people came in. Bishop Lamore Whitehead dropped to the floor, which I still to this day don't know why did he drop before they even said anything. It was a lot of controversy about that because some people were wondering, was it real? Okay, was this all staged, or was it real? And it put him on the defense because he was wondering why people were questioning him. He said that there was a lot of jewelry taken that amounted to $1 million. Some people researched that necklace that he loved to wear and found it on Amazon for $29.99. Now, that was all alleged. I don't know. He said it amounted up to $1 million. People were thinking that he was trying to get some insurance money, okay, for his jewelry. Well, come to find out, there was a lawsuit against Bishop Lamar Whitehead that he had allegedly taken $90,000 from this lady, or her, I think her nephew or somebody who was helping her get a house. And Bishop Whitehead was supposed to use that money to help her get a house. Well, that money allegedly was used for other things to help fund his lifestyle. He lived in a really nice house, nice cars. If you see him, then he pretty much was dressed in nothing but name brand everything, from the tie to the suit coat to the pants to the shoes, riding in his fancy car. What's the cars with the Rolls Royces? Okay, he loved to, stunt in that and get on Facebook and Instagram, and would immediately, if you talked against him or questioned him, if you came sideways at him, he was quickly going to hit the block button or talk about your mama. Okay, whichever one or both. He was quick to do that. And so it was, over the years, nothing really happened over the past year. But then he ended up having to go to court. And recently he was found guilty. I believe that took place in February. They were going through his transactions, noticed that he was allegedly doing wire fraud, bank fraud to get loans from banks, was supposed to have been investing in homes. He was over, I believe, some apartments in New York and so forth. Well, his sentencing is not until July, okay? So you would think that if I know I've been found guilty and I have some months in between when I'm being found guilty and when they're going to sentence me, I am going to hush, okay? I'm going to find somewhere and have a seat. But the type of man that he is, he did not want to do that. He was on a tour to go from platform to platform to prove his innocence. Who are you proving it to? Okay, the jury has already found you innocent, but I think in his own mind, he was trying to get us to believe that he was innocent. We have no control. The people on social media, we have no control over whether you're found innocent or not. He had already been found guilty. And so during this time, he was going from platform to platform, trying to prove his innocence and talking all kind of noise. And lo and behold, I think it bit him in the butt. Okay, because he had a court hearing yesterday. Now he already went to court, I think, a couple of weeks ago. He got off. They let him make it. But he keeps on. He done went from Facebook. Now I follow him on Facebook, but I had quit watching him after a while because I hadn't heard anything. So, I really wasn't watching him. Well, back when all that stuff was starting with him, let me even talk about this incident. So remember, he went from the court, not the court, the incident with the robbery. Well, one lady came into the church one day and she was saying something, speaking in tongues or something, and she was talking to his wife. Now the wife, y'all, I don't know what a wife is. I haven't seen her. I know he has some children. She used to have a morning prayer. I don't know what happened to that lady. And so when the lady that was in there came and walked up, Bishop Whitehead grabbed this lady up like she was a man. And it was controversy about that, and walked her out of the church. And when he did that, he scratched her on the side. And he went to jail, but they let him out, I think, that same day for doing that. And so that was another controversy. And so recently, when he went to court, they didn't, take away his bond or whatever. So he kept on going. He kept on getting on social media. So around that time when that lady got snatched up and stuff, I was on Instagram asking questions. Y'all, he blocked me. He blocked me on his Instagram. I was like, I'm just asking a question. So on Facebook, I try to watch, I try to say some stuff without saying too much, because I was like, I'm trying not to get blocked on all platforms. Because he doesn't like when you ask a question or try to challenge what he's saying. And so he's been on Facebook making videos. Now he recently created a YouTube channel because he sees that there were more people on YouTube starting to cover his recent court case. And he wanted to get on there and, talk about his own innocence, which you were found guilty, sir. And they were showing transcripts and everything. He did not like that. So yesterday he had a bond hearing and, well, they ended up remanding him, meaning the court marshals came into the courtroom, took out the key, okay, and clink clink his hands and his ankles. So now, because of his conduct leading up to the sentencing hearing, he can no longer be free. He has to now be in jail until his sentencing hearing on July 1st. So now it's like your jail time started early because you were already going to jail, sir. And it's sad because he has kids. Okay, I don't know about the wife because then it was one of his alleged cousins came out and was saying that the wife really not his wife. So I don't even know about all that. I was like, what? We still don't know about all that. I do know he has some children though. And that part is that he has been to jail before, even with some similar charges. So I don't know if, since he's a repeat offender, if his charges, the penalty and sentencing will be a little harsher. I don't know. But that is supposed to take place on July 1st. And I mean, it's sad. Sometimes you just got to know when to be quiet. I think if he had probably just left stuff alone, left well enough alone, it would have been a little easier. Then he was asking people to write character statements. Like, who's going to write character statements when you haven't shown them good character on social media? Like, y'all, some of the stuff he says is funny too, ain't gonna lie. If he see you in the chat coming for him, baby, he told somebody, yeah, your mama did some. I said the way he just be quick and go off on folks, it was hilarious some days. But I'm like, sir, you got to calm down. And so lo and behold, it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. I don't rejoice over anyone's downfall. I'm just saying we just got to learn when to hush, okay? Especially if you have a sentencing hearing coming up. That's not wisdom to be on social media, getting into it with people, popping off and all of that stuff. No, nope. And so, yeah, yesterday that was some breaking news. Happened, I think, around 11 o'clock Central Time that ended up happening. So, yeah, I hate that. I hate that. Yes, Cindy. He would be like your mama. Now, he's a bishop, but baby, blocking, he don't even let the moderators block. He's blocking, okay? And he talking about people mama all the time. If you go back and look at his Facebook, well, y'all might can look at it on IG because I'm blocked. But if you look at his Facebook and his IG and look at some of his videos, I'm telling you, and it catch you off guard. That's why sometimes I kind of laugh a little because it just be like, where'd they come from? I'm like, sir, no, sir, you cannot. And then on his, he started doing virtual Sunday because baby, they was talking about the church. If you have all this money, why y'all at the top like a bodega, what they call those places? Bodego. Excuse me. It was 10 my time I was looking at it. Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah. So 11 here, 10 Eastern. Yes. Yeah. 9 East, 9 Central. Yeah. And so baby, they was talking about the church. So he just shut church down. He just started going virtual. So what he'll do on his Bible study and Sundays, he starts off with this worship music for about 15 minutes. But I'm like, how you go from that to preaching to talking about people mama and blocking? See, I'ma block you. He, baby, he'll tell you. You be looking in the chat to see who he talking to, and baby, he be just a block in. I'm like, So, yeah, that was one situation. His friend. This is what made me think of these two situations have some commonalities. His friend is Eric Adams, and well, according to him, he says that that's one of his mentors and close friends, Eric Adams, the mayor. So I don't know if he thinks that Eric Adams is going to try to, pull some strings and get him out. I don't know. I really don't know. He may think that, but I don't know if Eric Adams is going to fool with this. Okay. Because he done tried to throw that man under the bus too. And he thinks people were against him, and it's so much stuff. Also, Eric Adams said that they are going to have a meeting to see if they are going to take away or rescind the keys from Sean Puffy Combs. Due to the nature of this video that just came out, he said that they don't condone that type of behavior. It was hard to watch. And I'm just trying to wonder how long is this meeting going to take? Because he's saying that they're trying to think through all possible, I guess possible things when you take away somebody's keys. But I mean, what all you got to see? I mean, it's right there in front of your face. I just don't understand that. Also, a lot of sponsors. Hey, Brittany. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Are taking away Puffy's, Diddy's, what do they call it? The endorsements, his music. Peloton is a huge company with workout equipment. They said that they're no longer using his music. Hulu has taken things away. It is, I think, 18 companies yesterday have withdrawn. So if anything, it's about to hit him in his pockets. Okay. It's about to hit him in his pockets. And it's sad. I mean, and no one wants to see that. But hey, after that, he should have known that this part was coming. I believe he knew that. And it also makes me believe what Jaguar Wright was stating as well about him allegedly selling videos on the black market to get some money, because he probably knew that some of this was coming. Okay. So all that's alleged. So I don't know where this is going. Every day there are new updates. I believe more will be released. I just don't know when. But it's alleged that something big was about to hit within the next week or so. So we're going to see where this goes. Because having a key to the city is a privilege and an honor. You want to represent the right way. And that just was not a good representation based off of that video. Brittany said, yes, it was overdue. Diddy needs to be canceled, and losing money is what Diddy needs to happen. Right. He's going to lose some. Okay. Because what's going to end up happening is if people continue to endorse him and his behavior, it makes their company look implicit in it. Like they agree with what he did. and then they'll end up losing money. So that's not going to go too well for him. I did see a video yesterday where paparazzi saw him on the street. Now I think he's on vacation. He may be back, but it looked like even with the apology video, it looked like he was on vacation somewhere, and they had taken a picture, a family kind of picture before that. Um, and he didn't say anything. He didn't say. He put his hand up to kind of cover his face, and he told them all love. He did the L sign, all love. He kept walking. They were still asking him questions. Does he think people gonna forgive him? And he didn't say nothing. He just kept walking. So it might be to get sympathy, to say, "Oh my gosh, he looks so sad right now." Uh, and another thing too, yesterday we were talking about how during the apology, he didn't really say, who it was to or what it was for. Well, TMZ reported that him and Cassie cannot talk about, after the lawsuit was settled, one of the agreements was they cannot talk about or say each other's name in public. So that could be why he didn't say her name. He couldn't really talk about what had happened. Just like that's why she hasn't responded, because she can't talk about it or say his name. So that's that's up. What happened with that part of it. Why he didn't put a name on it. Because I was wondering too. Because I'm like, who you talking to? What is this about? So now we see. Come on, truck. Come on over. Come on. Now we see. So we'll see what New York Mayor Eric Adams and his people decide on this key to the city, if they're going to take that away. And y'all started thinking about it. Also, his daughters are going to prom. And I hope, because kids can be so cruel, I hope no one bothers them. I really hope that, they can get through their prom and no one really messes with them because of this situation. Um, it's a horrible situation, and it affects more people than just him. It affects his family, and I hate that for them. But I mean, I don't think he considered that. Brittany said, "Yes, I subscribe to Tisa Tells. To Tisa Tells everything that she is spending on is straight facts." And yes, open book. We talked about that yesterday. Yes, I'm telling you, whoever Tisa Tells, yes, Cindy, all of the kids, I feel bad for them. Whoever Tisa Tells has as an informant or sources, her sources, y'all, they be on it. I'm telling you, if you have not subscribed to Tisa Tells, it's TISA and then Tells, TELLS. I don't know if she's on Facebook. I watch her on YouTube. She has a lot of breaking news. Um, Yesterday, I was watching, I got to go back and watch. There's a new interview with another former bodyguard. He was on one of those news stations. I forgot who it was with. I'm picturing the man's face, but don't even ask me his name. But he was on there talking about some things too. He got upset because he said he's been receiving death threats and so forth since he came out, and said that he witnessed Diddy allegedly abusing Kim and Cassie. And people have been threatening him, sending him threats and talking about him and so forth. So he was on that news station. So I do want to watch that and get more information about that. I didn't realize some of the other incidents with some of his former children's mothers. Someone named, I think, is it Misa? Mensa? I got to get my facts correct on that. But they were talking about how she was one time allegedly kicked. Uh, there was an incident where Kim Porter and Diddy got into it, and Kim Porter took a corkscrew and came after him and cut his wrist. Then, of course, we're hearing about the situations with Cassie. So this is showing a pattern. This is showing a pattern of some form of abuse. I don't know if he saw or witnessed any abuse in his younger years, or what has created this in him. I remember, I think it was yesterday, I saw a clip of Gene Deal talking to, he was doing another recent interview after all this came out. And he even stated that back in the 90s, it was one point where Diddy was allegedly going around to different churches. I guess he was seeking God, trying to find God. And he said that the boy then got baptized about 6 times. He said that none of that worked. I was like, good Lord, what? What in the world? The way he said it, I was like, oh my God, 6 times and none of those dips worked. What in the world? What are we dealing with? And this is according to Gene. This is according to Gene Deal, when he said they were going around. I guess during that time he was trying to get help and find God. I don't know who all they went to, what preachers or what. He didn't say all of that, but he said he was baptized numerous times. So I don't know what happened with that. Brittany said, yes, so true. Kids can be mean, but yes, he didn't think about his kids at all. Exactly. Hi, Cancer 66. Good morning. She said, I can't really come in because I'm listening to you as I'm getting ready for work. Hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much. Same to you. And thank you for your support and listening in this morning. Yes, so um, I'm just wondering how all of this is going to go, and Gene Deal said he hopes that, with all of the people removing endorsements and he won't have access to certain places, he says he hopes he does not unalive himself because he's not used to this. He's always been used to the attention and, getting what he wants. And I'm like, oh Lord, that's crazy. I hope not. Hi, Donna. Good morning, sis. Yes, you too. You too have a sunshiny day. Um, but I want to watch that particular. I think it was a reel that I saw Gene Deal. So I don't know which recent interview that was that he did. I know he has his own channel on YouTube now, so he probably shares more on his own channel than going to these different interviews. Um, they were trying to come for him. He was like, you can't come for me. He said, I don't need clout. He said, I worked all these years and I guess he doing good financially. So he just telling, some of the things that he experienced. And he knows what to tell and what not to tell. I can sense he has wisdom in some of that. They haven't really tried to shut him down. I know that they tried to stop his book at one point, but he got, that fixed and squared away. They haven't tried to shut down Jaguar Wright either. I don't know if they think that she has evidence that she'll pop out if they try to say she's lying. She says allegedly when something she really just is not for sure of, she will say allegedly. But she'll say, and I'm not saying allegedly on this. So certain things, she really, really knows what happened and the truth on some stuff. So it's starting to really, really come out. It's a lot of different things to work through. I heard on Tisa Tells yesterday, she said that Ben Affleck allegedly has taken off his wedding ring. There may be trouble in paradise for him and J-Lo surrounding all of this because, y'all, people, I'm telling you, this stuff can go back to that whole club incident. It's like a lot. And J-Lo, I hope she didn't lie under oath. I hope she didn't, because that's not a good look. And it was stated that she helped him get that gun in the club allegedly. So I don't know, but this is opening Pandora's box. It's gonna open up some things that we probably did not know we were gonna find out. Just be prepared. I'm telling you, this thing is deep and it has layers. Imagine how many puzzle pieces there are to this. It is a lot of stuff this man has probably done. And y'all, yesterday I had to I was like taking a break from it because it was almost like a lot of people covering it on YouTube, and I was like, "Whew, is it anything new?" Because it's like I can only take so much of it, and then I'll kind of be like, "Okay, I didn't see that, I didn't see that, I didn't heard that." So I'm trying to just wait until there are some new things, not just do overkill with it. So as new things are revealed, new videos, and so forth. Yes, Brittany. I hope not either. Hey, sis. Hey, Critical. Thank you for joining, sis. Hope you're having a good morning. Um, I just, it could be overkill on some stuff, and I know everybody's trying to cover it, but I'm weeding through some things that I may not have known or new information. That's what I'm trying to weed through, and I'll share that with you all whenever I come across something new. As far as with the people I just been listening to, out the Jaguar Wright, I watch her on certain outlets. I don't watch everybody. Like I can't watch all these different channels because baby, you will get overloaded. So Tisa Tells I watch. Um, Sometimes Stormy Monroe, I'll watch his sometimes. Um, those are kind of some of the main big ones. You know, some other ones I'll kind of tap into. Gene Deal, his channel sometimes. Um, but people who will kind of, show facts and things of that sort, and that I've seen proven that they know what they're talking about. Because some people just be talking. They ain't researched nothing. They just going. I was on another YouTuber's channel the other night, and he had this guest on there, um, and he is not doing StreamYard, so he had the guy on the phone on speakerphone. Now he was talking about Bishop Jakes, the situation with him, the Puffy's connections. Well, somehow they got to Michelle out and her son, and that guy said, "Oh yeah," and Michelle, she got paid to give away her son. She got paid. She sold her son, and I'm in the chat because then y'all didn't hear the nerve. Because who is this man? And he putting out lies. So I went into the chat and I said, "That is not true. That is false information, baby." I didn't share the link to the live, hitting up Michelle. Michelle, you might want to get up in here because they lying on you. I'm telling you, because now you're not credible, sir. You just saying something. Okay, Michelle has gone around and told what has happened with that whole situation. She did not purposely give her son up for no adoption. Okay, she said they offered her money. She did not accept money. So please get that right, or get the person on the line. Then they were speaking all this negativity. She won't get him back. I mean, it was like crazy. I had to get off of there. I hope she went over there and tried to put some because I said I can't be on here. Who is this man? Because he up here lying. He just was saying whatever. I said, I mean, I'm all in the comments, baby, and not even really a part of that channel. I was like, that's a lie, sir. No, that's not true, sir. I was like, who is this? I didn't copy the link. I don't even know if Michelle done seen the link. I was like, this is a hot mess. This dude just on here just talking. So you got to be careful with who you have on your platform and the information that is being released. Okay. If you don't know for sure, say I think or allegedly, or I'm just not quite sure about that part. Say something like that. Don't say it as fact because you obviously don't know what you're talking about. Brittany said you can cover whatever content that you want to cover. Mix it up. Yes. Then throw in up chairs over there. Yeah, I'm telling you. Or hats. Right. I'm like, you ain't finna be lying. Not in my presence, okay? Baby, because I go to that channel every once in a while, and I was flowing with them at first, but then when that dude came on there, and he's just saying whatever, like and it was other people too, because he started saying something about some law stuff, and people were all in the chat talking about, who is he? Is he a lawyer? They were getting upset too. I was like, baby, just hang up. And he did better not looking at the comments, because at first he was just talking. Then he said, what's the channel? Because I want to pull it up on my other device so I can see the comments. So then he started responding to people with the comments. And then the host said, don't even worry about the comments. Don't worry about the comments. Yeah, because he lying. He just trying to be heard. Some people just trying to be heard. They don't know what they talking about. They just want to talk. Oh my God. It's too early to be looking for folks. Who's this me? Right. I was like, who is that? Baby, we didn't have a name. I think he may have said the guy's name. We ain't had no picture. We don't have a name. He just got somebody on there talking about they want to share some information that they have about this Bishop Jakes and Puffy situation. I thought it was somebody close, or, what you talking about Michelle Out story for then? I was like, I am done, baby. Let me get out this live. I said what I had to say, and I was out. And I shared the link with Michelle so she can go over there and cuss them out, because I don't cuss. I don't cuss. Michelle, now she won't cuss them out, but she'll get them straight on the facts. One girl chat I was in, she said she was Diddy's lost daughter. What? See, well, they said, okay, that's what I want to find out more about too. Didn't they say that he adopted some other girl? I got to find out more information about that. Yes, if you don't know what happened or don't know the facts, it's best not to say anything at all. Right, Brittany? That's what I'm saying, sis. I'm like, just don't say nothing. Okay, if you don't really know, or say allegedly, or I just don't know. So I'm just like, I cannot believe it. Open book, that girl wasn't white. What girl? I didn't say anybody was white, did I? What girl? Yeah, where's the daughter that he allegedly adopted? I didn't say what color she was. Gosh. Girl, I don't know what happened. I just was like, I never knew he had adopted somebody else. And they said she just kind of disappeared. Oh, the Diddy girl was white. He adopted. Oh, okay. Yeah, what happened to her? Anybody know? I want to look into that. I don't know. I didn't even know he had adopted somebody else. And then they were saying allegedly he married his last baby, her mom. So I don't know how true that is. I want to look into that too. Okay, the girl in that chat wasn't. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, she wasn't. I just was like, man, these people need to stop. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if he got buried or not, because that would have some type of impact on her, I guess. I don't know if it would have an impact on her, because this stuff happened prior to them getting married. This is just a mess. This is a mess. Oh, and baby, another story I was watching in regards to this Diddy situation was that time when he was dating Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. and they were saying that she actually was dating, because she was dating Diddy's son first, and I guess it got close to Kim, and she had done an IG post after Kim passed away. But y'all remember, she was dating, allegedly dating, but we saw pictures and stuff, Diddy, like less than 6 months after Kim Porter's death, and said that she deleted the IG post. But people, people had already they had already got a screenshot of it, and she had deleted that post, and they are thinking that Steve Harvey, because this girl is dating so many of these guys, have like, doing something where he's getting her out there with these men. I ain't gonna say what they were saying on that channel, but connecting them together, connecting her, giving her the scoop on what to do, and so forth, with some of these men. That baby mama he married helped him with the security in his houses. Oh, wow. Yeah, because they said he has security everywhere. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I wouldn't want to go into somebody's house, and they just got security everywhere like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they said that he was doing security stuff in other people's houses too, where he could hear conversations and stuff, allegedly. So I wonder, was it ever security at Kim's house? Kim Porter's house. I'm curious to know. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Would that affect his situation? Would she have to testify against him and, stuff like that? Oh, Lord, this is a lot. And y'all know every day is going to be something new. It's going to be probably something new every day. So we're going to see how this works out for today. Because every day it seems like it's something new. I just cannot believe it. Well, I will keep you all posted if I come across something new. With this, I try to take note of it in my mind. I need to start writing some stuff down. I need to just go and give me a job as a reporter. That's what I need to do. Entertainment reporter. My friend Royce, he always messes with me talking about you act like you an entertainment reporter. Look, somebody pay me, I sure will. Chickens are coming to roast for everybody, rich and poor. Yes, Donna, I do believe that. Yes, we are truly in the last days. And when I tell you 2024, I'm telling you, y'all, we be minding our own business. And stuff just fall out there. Like Cat Williams, he just came out of nowhere with that. And ever since Cat Williams sat on that couch and was drinking that what is that liquor that they were drinking? Not Ciroc. What kind Shannon got? That whatever that is, and Shannon's them glasses. He said the stuff ain't been the same this year. And that's so true too, baby. Ever since, okay, Cat sat on that couch, baby. Everything been shaken up in the Hollywood scene for sure. Cat, but some shoo. He put some shoo in the air. Oh my goodness! And you know what? And to be honest, that's the main interview that I really watched of Club Shay Shay's. I really didn't watch. I did watch Monique's. I did watch hers, and that's it. Like I kind of see the people he having on there, and they don't really interest me to watch the other ones. So I watched those two. So I just be watching. I'm subscribed to him, so I just see who he has on there every month. Or every, I don't know how often he does them, and I check to see if I want to tune in or not, because some of them I don't care to tune into, but certain ones, he does a great job. I really think that the one with Amanda Seales, his energy was different, and I don't know what caused his energy to be different. I don't know if it was because of some things he had already thought about her, but I do notice a difference in his energy in that interview. And I know she's alive, but he also, I can say that, in my opinion. Cat actually gave the warning. Yes, he did. And he continued with his stand up on Netflix. I don't know. They said for his live comedy show, they said he was saying some stuff during the live comedy show too. So I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I guess he's just on the like, what is it? Uh on the go with pretty much, let me just get this out. He said they be after him too. But Cat act like he not scared. He say he ain't scared. He say he too fast for him. Cat say he too fast. I said, between him, Jaguar Wright, and Gene Deal, and now it's this new security guard, former security guard that's talking. Hi Brittany, good morning, sis. I don't know what's about to happen. They all join forces. Whoa Lord. It's about to go down. Oh my gosh, it's about to go down. Okay, y'all. Well, I have arrived to work, and I will be on the lookout for some new information if it comes out on these cases. And I will let you all know if Beyonce security guard comes out. I'm done. Well, some people already that came out on her. Good morning, super fan, Grand Rising. Thank you so much for joining this morning. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. Yes, I hope you're having a good morning too. Some people already came out trying to discuss Beyonce, and I know one of those people, I think a maid or somebody used to work for her, said that allegedly you can't look at them in the eyes. Like they don't want you to look directly at them. And y'all, believe it or not, okay, y'all remember the performance that she did where they recorded it. Y'all need to go back and look for yourselves. Where what was it called? Homecoming? I think it was called Homecoming. At the beginning, when Beyonce was walking out, this is at the very beginning, she was walking down that little runway. If you look closely at Beyonce, hey Cherry, good morning, sis. Good morning, Joski. Good morning. Yes, super fan is crumbling. Um, if y'all look at her when she's walking down that runway in the very beginning, look at her eyes and look at her teeth. I couldn't believe it. I had to rewind it myself. Just pay attention to her eyes and her teeth. And that's not the only time I've noticed her teeth. I want to know if y'all see what I saw. It's at the beginning of the homecoming when she's walking down the walkway. And pay attention to her eyes and her teeth. Because I thought I was seeing something. Okay. And let me know on the next live what y'all saw. Okay, so critical notice her teeth before too. They change, y'all. Pay attention. I've noticed, okay? And that was at the beginning of that homecoming where I noticed that. Yep. So it's been people speaking out, but you know what? People not gonna listen till it's a time for them to listen, or they ready to listen. You see what I'm saying? Like people wasn't Brittany said I don't follow Beyonce. I don't either, Brittany. You're not alone. Okay, super fan, watch it. At the very beginning, when she walking down that runway, look at it and see what you see. Because I had to look twice. I was like, wait, what? I had to look twice. Wait, on here I ain't seen nothing. What you mean on where? baby. Because I'm like, yeah, I don't follow her either. Um, I like old Beyonce. Does that make sense? I like the old Beyonce and old Beyonce music. Yeah, I haven't either. I just heard about that. That was a while back when that lady said that you can't look at them directly. She doesn't. They don't want you to look at them directly. Rebecca says something has to happen for others to see it. Yes, ain't nobody trying to hear that about Beyonce unless it's a reason for them to start listening. You see what I'm saying? Because nobody was trying to hear about Diddy, but now everybody trying to listen because of what's come out. I don't trust Big Brother on here with certain stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, girl, yeah. I don't even know. But yeah, that I just watched at Homecoming and noticed that part. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get off. You know how we do when we talking to people on the phone. Well, I'm gonna go on and get off from here. That's how we be doing. I'm gonna see what's going on the TV. Let me go on in here and see what I got in this refrigerator. Baby, we'll say anything to get off the phone. Oh Lord, I think somebody at my door. I think R. Kelly been behind those walls telling on everybody. You know what? Cause Superfan, he would have had some insight and some insider information. Okay. I wouldn't put it past him so he can get out and they can go in. Oh my goodness. He's not about to do that to him alone. Right. Baby, if y'all give me a deal, I tell y'all where all the bodies at. He been telling everything. Everything Aaliyah done told him. He telling. He telling. Okay. He like, baby, y'all about to come in here too. Okay. If I can go down for some of this, y'all can too. Right. That was all essing and right. Essing on each other together. He knows some stuff. But his body said, I'm telling you, it's crazy, y'all. But baby, we gonna see. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off for real. I done said my 4 goodbyes. Cherry. Look, I just said my 4 goodbyes. I can't keep fooling with y'all. Y'all gonna make me late and I'm already here. I love all of you all. Thank you so much for joining this morning. And like I said, make sure you put the notification bell on because you never know when I'm gonna pop up live. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed Tuesday. Bye bye. Bye, child.